Welcome back. The Fort St. John Huskies on the road this weekend with a pair of games. The Huskies in Fairview on Halloween to take on the Flyers. This one was tied at 3 after 2 periods, no scoring in the third, so off to overtime. And the Huskies scoring when 1:34 left in extra time, final score 4-3. The next night, Fort St. John traveling to Grand Prairie. The Huskies take this one 5-2. Fort St. John has now won their last 7 games. They trail Lacrette for first overall by 7 points. And the Dawson Creek Kodiaks looking to get out of last place in their division. The Kodiaks at home on Saturday to face Fairview. It would go on to double up the Flyers by a score of 6-3. Dawson Creek is now a point ahead of Fairview in third place in their division. This Friday night, the Kodiaks and Huskies renew their Highway 97 rivalry in Fort St. John. Puck drop is 8 p.m. at the North Peace Arena. To the North Peace Hockey League now, where the Dawson Creek Canucks were looking to stay perfect on the year. The Canucks were in Manning on Saturday, and it was the Comets coming away with a 6-1 victory. The loss moves Dawson Creek to 2-1 on the year. The Canucks are back home Thursday night. They will face the Spirit River Rangers at Memorial Arena. And the Fort St. John Flyers were looking for their first win of the season. On Saturday, the Flyers would welcome the Fox Creek Knights to town. It was all Fort St. John in this one. Final score 7-0 Flyers. They improved to 1-2 on the year. Next Saturday, Fort St. John heads out on the road to face High Prairie. And finally tonight, many Blue Jays fans are still feeling the disappointment after Toronto's heartbreaking World Series loss over the weekend, but are also looking back on a season the entire country won't soon forget. Camille Caramelli now reports.
Grounder to short, and the Dodgers turn it.
This is the sound of millions of hearts breaking across the country. The Blue Jays in a World Series Game 7, inches from winning it all, only to lose in extra innings. A fairy tale run without the storybook ending. The hangover the next morning has Jays fans like James Yamada trying to cope with the crushing heartache.
Watching each day, what it's done for me, and now my daughter passing on to her, it's meant so much.
But despite the pain, you'll still see Jays hats, flags,
Go Jays!
and shirts. Because what this team did for this city and this country won't be stopped by a Game 7 loss.
They brought Toronto, the whole of Canada together.
What's traditionally called America's national pastime, for a few weeks was taken over by Canada.
The Jays kind of represent, Canada's national pride, especially, like sticking it to the U.S. a bit, which would have been nice.
During a time of tariffs and trade war, when the country needed unity, the Blue Jays brought it.
Given the climate, I think there was a little more to it in terms of country versus country, and being the only Canadian team.
The excitement giving a needed economic boost, hotels flooded with tourists, bars packed, restaurants overflowing, profits surging.
We've seen an increase anywhere from 30 to 50% for all games. So last night in particular, it was packed from the moment we opened our doors.
All of it inspiring a new generation of young Canadians to pick up a bat.
I got these socks for my daughter.
Giving James Yamada hope that his daughter, now a fan, will one day watch the Jays win it all.
This summer, she started T-ball, and she just got so into the Blue Jays, watching every game, every night with me.
And to the Blue Jays, this message from your fans.
Thank you, Toronto Blue Jays.
Thank all of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toronto.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jays.
For uniting a nation together. Kamil Karamali, CTV News, Toronto.
Michael, that's all for sports.
That is all for sports. That is all for baseball for another year. And, most people who know me know I'm not a Blue Jay fan. I'm a Seattle Mariner fan, but I'm still stunned from Saturday night.
Yeah, we watched a game together, and even Michael was pretty upset and sad almost, right? I was pretty surprised by that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a part of some epic, I guess collapses would be the way. And we had so many opportunities for the Jays to win it, within inches at the plate, the tag, the play in center field. I think back to the 94 Stanley Cup when the Canucks came within a goalpost of tying the game in Game 7. They lost. I think in 2011 when the Canucks lost in Game 7. 2014 when the Seahawks should have run the ball and they lost. And this is right up there for me. And I'm not even a a Mariner fan, or a Jays fan, but man.
Yeah, and I'm a Montreal Canadiens fan, and usually seeing Leafs fan not happy is pretty good. I'm happy about that, but I feel bad for the Toronto's fan losing another Game 7, right?
I just feel bad for the whole country. I think.
The whole country,
yeah. That is our newscast for tonight. Thanks so much for watching. We'll both see you back here tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Good night.
Bye.